Alright guys, and welcome back to The Witcher 3. I'm still here wandering around in the dark. Yes, that's the name of this chapter, alright, wandering in the dark. Now, I've done something else in between the last episode and this one. As recommended, and I completely forgot about this perk, as recommended by a couple of you guys in the comments, why don't I go and get the gourmet perk? The gourmet perk is introduced in the Blood and Wine DLC, so you can only get it from adding that DLC to your game, and of course, I already had it, I just hadn't installed it. Now I've got it, I think if I press the right button, I can use it. If I go to the inventory and head over to my character, it should be in the golden section here, and I've actually got I've got an additional slot now. And yes, this third row of perks down here has been added, and guess what? This one is the gourmet perk. So it's an overpowered perk, it really is, but it just means that if you eat any item of food whatsoever, regenerates your vitality for 20 minutes. So it's like a constant regen. Not in combat, not out of combat, it just happens. So we're going to add that one. Let's grab this ability. Oh yes, I'm sure I want it. And we'll stick it in the spare slot. This one, that one, right there please, thank you very much. So, now Mr. Geralt gets a bit hungry, eats a loaf of bread, and he's constantly regenerating. That little green icon will stay there for 20 minutes. So, it might be a little bit annoying. I wonder if you can turn those off. Anyway, Keira, we were on the hunt for the Wild Hunt, literally hunting the hunters.
Thanks for your help.
And there's somewhere down here.
Tough slog.
Good thing I came with you. You'd never have managed without me, would you? Come now, admit it.
Yeah, never.
Oh, look at this. Now, it's a bit stinky in there, but thankfully we've got our regenerative abilities. Oh, no, hang on a minute. I can use, Igni. That'll get rid of it. There we go. Ouch. Yes, got caught a little bit there. There's a chest right here for a runestone. That's it. Oh, well. Sort of worth coming. Might as well have it.
He awaits us.
He awaits us. Now you can see my health regenerating nice and slowly there. So it's not as fast as you would want it to be, but then it can't be too fast. Let's go. I love this slow motion walk. Now this is our first Wild Hunt boss fight.
You're stubborn one.
Geralt, I shall help you.
Step back.
Stop telling me what to do.
Okay.
I wonder how long you last.
Okay, bit of parrying. Oh, that didn't work. Dodged. This sword is absolutely immense. How have I armed the torch?
He's opening a passage.
Stay calm. Focus.
Okay, now we've got a few of these beasts to deal with. Okay, this is the advantage of having the 3 level ups on the fast attack, as well as this beautiful sword. And here we go again. And he's regenerated. Oh, hang on. There's a way of stopping him regenerating. I've forgotten what it is. Let me just get a bit of Quen on me. What's going on with my parry? Why isn't that working? Oh, it's because I've got the bloody torch thing. How do I get rid of it? Okay. I just had to press R1 there. Very strange. All right, let's keep going. Some of that, my friend.
Geralt! Another rift.
Another rift, but he will probably regenerate while we're doing this. No way to stop that. There's got to be a way. Oh, maybe just kill these things as quickly as possible. Alright, come on, son. Alright, we've got you down where we want you. Okay, I'm gonna grab a bit of Quen. Oh, I can't, I've used it. Damn it. Dodged. Ah, missed. Oh, dude, don't lose it now.
Die.
Yeah, we'll finish him off with a burn.
Unnecessarily. Let's look around.
Okay, that was mildly underwhelming. We did get a Wild Hunt sword out of it. Where's the loot? Give me that. But yeah, this sword is absolutely beautiful. Grab all of this crap. And I think there's a couple of chests in here as well. As always, guys, if you're enjoying this series, then don't forget to leave a like, won't you? There we go. That's what we want. More goodies. Check in here. What is that? It's a big pile of crap, is what it is. We'll return on that later. Let's go check on this. I think we come back to that in a minute. We'll see.
All right, let's watch this message.
Keira, this place is no longer safe. Do not tarry here long. Trust no one. And above all, beware the witches of Crookback Bog. Try to reach the place where last we were together.
Where last we were together. Now we don't know where that is.
Not much to go on. Damn it.
Perhaps it's best he didn't leave a clearer message. The Wild Hunt broke in here. Surely they saw the projection.
They searched everything. And if they had more time, they'd probably have torn the place to the ground. But that doesn't change the fact that we haven't learned anything. Not about the elf, not about Ciri.
Well, we know they were well acquainted and traveling together.
The elf warned Ciri about some witches. Yes, he did. So, we're definitely going to go have to find them. Wonder why they split up. Exactly.
Wonder why they split up.
Perhaps because the Wild Hunt was on the elf's trail, and Ciri would be safer if they did.
All right, Keira, smarty pants.
The witches of Crookback Swamp.
Crookback Bog.
Keira, if you're hiding something...
But I didn't say...
Okay, do you know the witches? Well, you didn't mention them earlier. Why? Yes, good question, Geralt. Is she being evasive?
Why didn't you say anything earlier? I told you Ciri had a run-in with a witch.
Well, I had no idea you meant them. If I'd told you something, you would have rushed off to find them. But we needed first to confirm that Ciri was here, didn't we? I shall tell you everything now, of course.
Now? After I safely led you through the cave?
I can't believe you'd think so poorly of me. Perhaps you do bear a grudge against sorceresses.
Mm-hmm. Can't imagine where that comes from.
Alright. Do you know these witches? You are a witch yourself, after all, Keira.
You know these witches?
I've never met them, but I've read of them. In an old manuscript I found in one of the huts in the village. It mentions the village witches venturing into Crookback Bog at times to liaise between the villagers and the crones, the ladies of the wood. The crones appear to be intolerant of outsiders, but they help the local folk. Apparently, they stopped the spread of the plague in Bellon.
What's your take on this?
I'd love to shrug it off as the nattering of so many old women, yet throughout my first fortnight in Bellon, I had horrible nightmares. Something was calling me out into the swamps. One night, I decided to enter the dream consciously, render it lucid. I confronted the thing directly. It broke contact at once. Peaceful nights ever since.
Alright, now you've told me all about them. Where the hell are they?
How do I find them?
The swamps are vast, dangerous, but they say the crones mark the way for peasants who wish to visit them. The manuscript mentions a chapel in Crookback Bog. And from that chapel, one must follow a trail of treats.
Treats?
Of course. They didn't read you bedtime stories at Kaer Morhen. All normal folk know that witches live in gingerbread houses poised atop chicken legs.
I'll have to see that to believe it.
Take the tome and read it. I truly do believe you'll find your Cyrilla. All right then. As a start, let's look for a way out of here.
Good idea.
Well, you remember the last person who mentioned a trail of treats was Gretka, the little girl that accompanied Ciri through the woods. Of course, we know that Ciri did eventually end up meeting these witches, and no doubt that is exactly where she was just about to get to. So the Elder Blood. The Elder Blood. A very important book, actually. Right at the bottom line there. Ultimately, however, all these plans were for naught. The Elder Bloodline broke off with the disappearance of the heiress to the Nilfgaardian crown, Cyrilla. Ciri has Elder Blood. Applied magic. Let me just go back into the ladies of the wood. The gods have abandoned us. The mighty of this earth care not for our fate. Only the ladies of the wood watch over Valen. In foul times when plague and famine reap their harvest, we must beg the ladies for help. If they see fit, they will hear our pleas and knock back fortune's foul blows. This is how one begs help from the ladies. Find a child, young and innocent, and take it to Crookback Bog. Seek out the ladies' shrine. 'Tis where the trail of treats begins. Set the child off on the trail, and it shall follow the sweet track and find the good ladies. The child will never want for anything again, for the ladies are kind and generous. Stand before their shrine, pronounce your supplication, and the good ladies will hear. For they see and hear all that takes place in their demesne. Alright, I broke character there. Demesne? What the hell? I've never heard of that word. If you made the offering, as it must be done, your plea shall be heard. So we know where to go, and we know what to do. After the white frost, spiring ash down dreamy hills, past sparkling waters, Tirnalia drifts, slowly, softly, silently into oblivion. Sage lips blacken, frosted bones quiver. Before an icebound eye can blink, in the distant skies I watch your descent. It's one of those kind of poems, isn't it? It's one of those wanky poems that doesn't rhyme. You know, the ones that your English teacher would give you the highest marks for, and you're like, oh, and all the other kids are like, yeah, but mine rhymed. It's like, yes, but that was meaningful and beautiful. So I was just like, shut up.
Strange. My medallion's trembling, but there's nothing here. What's with this wall?
It's an illusion. I sensed it as well. I expected we might run into such things, so I brought this.
Meaning what?
The Eye of Nehaleni. It dispels illusions. It's easy enough to build, so you're welcome to this one. It's bound to come in handy. And each time it does, you will think of me.
Huh. Thanks.
Okay, when you notice a shimmer in the air, walk towards it. When you are close, press X to dispel the illusion. Well, I wonder if that's what the secret is at the back of the room. Let's go check. So, as you can see, my health regen is still pumping away. Now can we do this? There we go. That's what this is. So, here's an illusion. Be dispelled, illusion. What do you have for me in here? Oh, secret room. I don't think I ever found this before. We've got a chest down there. And it's impossible to see anything. Apart from a simple chest over here. Which we've got. And some other stuff over here. I'm gonna drown not being able to find my way out of here. This is ridiculous. Oh, yes. And another one. Come on, there's more here. Is there more here? I don't have to get out. Oh, there we go. A little bit of light. Impossible to see. I wonder if... I don't know. It probably comes up a little bit brighter in the video edit, but I'm almost swimming in the pitch dark here. I think that's it for this room. Yep, let's go. Well, at least we discovered what that whole mystery was about. Hi Keira, I'm back. I was thinking of you when I used your medallion thing.
Something here. Where's that artifact Keira gave me?
Simple, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Let's see where the passage
She's
leads.
quite a patronising twat, isn't she? I mean, I don't know how much more polite I can be.
Do you feel that? A flow of fresh air from the left. Must be an exit that way.
Or you've forgotten to do
Let's
your
get outta
buttons up
here.
again.
Wait, there's still the magic lamp.
The magic what now?
Lamp. The elf promised it to me in exchange for my help. And since his return here seems doubtful, I must retrieve it myself. If I can find it, that is. Will you help?
All right.
Yeah, I'll help.
Splendid. Come then.
This is actually quite a cool mission. I like this one. So,
Glan.
the magic lamp
We're
quest.
certain to find something here.
Yeah, you go that way. I'll go this way. See you later, Keira. Oh, all right then. Come on. Level 7, and we've got a new
Looks like
point
another
available as
damned
well.
riddle to me.
All right. Another. Oh, wait. What is this? Ah, a green plate.
Inscription here.
Show me.
Can you translate the inscription? I can decipher maybe a third, but that third doesn't make much sense.
Give me a minute. I was never any good at the high variant of the Elder Speech. All right. This might seem a bit literal. I'm afraid I can't replicate its sophisticated internal rhymes.
Just translate it to make sense.
4 guardians, 4 flames, standing proud in a line. The first to light his fire dared not march on the end. The second, by the first, played a woeful lament. The third kept close to his faithful beast. The fourth marched not beside the first, yet like the second played a tune. And thus they stood o'er their queen, who slept beneath flickering stars.
Sounds like a riddle, all right.
All right. I reckon we can solve this. I'm going to be guessing,
Let's
but
see
we'll
if we
get
can
it.
solve this.
Lies the braziers in the correct order? Oh, yeah, maybe we can't. Well, we got one done. Where's the other? The second stood over the. Go on, have that one.
There it goes.
Oh, that doesn't work then. Okay, so we got it. We got to get this. Oh, would you just trap yourself over here? Thank you.
What was that inscription again?
4 guardians, 4 flames, standing proud in a line. The first, to light his fire, dared not march on the end. The second, beside the first, played a woeful lament. The third kept close to his faithful beast. The fourth marched not beside the first, yet like the second played a tune.
Right.
And thus they stood o'er their...
Let's try it. Just gotta
lit
figure
up
out
like
the
a
order.
child.
That one.
Let's try it.
That one.
Just gotta figure out the order.
4 statues, each like the... Wait. Something just happened.
Behind that wall, a movement.
Yeah, it's this one next. And then a tune. The fourth played a tune. There we go. There we go. Simple. I like the way they give you that big clue though, like, oh, something happened. You just got 2 of them right.
Whose grave is it? What do you think? No inscription, sadly.
Sign of the gull. If I didn't already know where she was buried, I'd guess this is Laura Doran's sepulcher.
Perhaps it's a monument to her.
Can't see the elves commemorating her this way. Heroine of a tragic legend to some, but most see her as a traitor to her race, who got her just deserts for marrying Cregennan of Laud.
Perhaps the elven mage is Lara's kin. It would explain why he's helping Ciri.
Possible. This what you're looking for?
Uh-huh.
So what's it supposed to do?
I hope I'll be able to activate it. Let's leave this place, shall we?
Very special little magic lamp. The Matina blade. I wonder how decent that is. Let's have a little look at it. Matina. Martina. It's not very good. Well, it's not bad. I mean, 41 to 51 damage, but compared to 49, 61, it's like, which probably, if you haven't got the Viper Sword at this point, it's probably like the best weapon you'll have. So that's not a bad little find. Nothing's going to come close. Oh, the Steel Sword is actually better. The Wild Hunt Warrior's Sword. It's not a Witcher weapon, but it is good, and it's got a mod slot that I haven't used. 25% critical hit damage bonus, and a 3% chance, and a 1% chance to freeze. How does that compare? Chance to poison, bonus experience from humans and non-humans. Okay, so you get XP bonuses with this, so I'll keep that, thank you. Right, Miss Magic Lamp, let's go. Get out of here, Keira. We'll head straight towards the Witches of the Bog, unless we've got to finish off her quest. She doesn't know how to use it yet.
Placed an illusion here.
Oh, Daylight. Oh, I've missed you so much. Isn't it wonderful?
At last. But it was worth it, right? You learned something about Ciri in the end. Something important. Do you intend to venture into Crookback Bog? You must tell me about it afterwards.
Don't know that I'll get the chance.
Geralt, there are two types of men. Those who see opportunity and take advantage, and those who forge the opportunities themselves. I've always seen you as an example of the latter. Besides, I've a favor to ask you. So, visit me sometime?
I will. And most of us know what'll happen. One thing led to another, and be sure to stop by, Keira.
I'll stop by. You can be sure.
In that case, I shall be waiting.
See ya, Keira.
So dramatic. See you later. Bye now. Right. Somebody helpfully placed a boat here. Didn't get a chance to go say. Oh, hang on. Let's just let the quest updates roll on. Bit of XP. Magic lamp quest done. And an invitation from Keira Mest quest has been added to the selection. And what a glorious selection it is. But Family Matters is the one it's gone back to, but of course we can't do that until we've gone to speak to the ladies in the wood. We've got two options here. Use your Witcher senses to find the shrine that marks the start of the Trail of Treats in order to find the crones of Crookback Bog. So, we're going to go do that then. Now, how far away is it? Bloody hell. Right, well, we're going to have a little route around here. We've got a couple of locations upstairs. So, forget the boat. As nice an idea as it was, we could go to this island. Actually, it's a pretty cool island. We'll go there anyway. Don't worry. It will happen. But I want to go have a look at these. I'm getting so distracted. That's what one thing about this game is, you will just get so completely and utterly distracted and lost amongst your own quests. Come on, Roach. I think we need you. We need your help. We've got to cover this ground quickly. I want to get on with the main story, but I also want to stop by something that's close by. What do we have down here? Right here. Oh, it's in a cave system below. Oh, and we've got some witches. Evil spirits, sorry, what are they called? You know the kind. The kind that don't like magic traps. Come on. Step into my realm. Okay, that's one done. Whoa. That's two. Okay, we're going to have some more Eden. So yeah, if you didn't know, magic traps make them take a physical form. They do occasionally sort of dip into the physical form, but you force it by sort of enticing them inside your Eden trap like this. It's a bit hard to see here, but there are little pink marks on the ground. Anyway, how many more? How many more? Oh, alright, I didn't mean it. I'm sorry. Stayed on the ground for a long time that time. Alright, let's do it again. In. This sword is amazing. Okay, and the loot you get off these, again, you get a load of mutagens and stuff. Grab it all. Okay, where's the next one? One in here.
Let's dance.
Wait, come on. You said let's dance. Alright, we'll have to bring you back over here. Come on, transport through the trees. Seriously, you're a wraith. And the tree is giving you trouble. What hope do I have? Oh, my silver sword is damaged. I will use the amateur weapon repair kit. Only 15%. Yeah, because should be able to get an armourer to repair this properly soon. That's it. That's another one done. I think that's the last one. Good, good, good. Now, we've got somewhere downstairs. We have a bonus, but there's a hidden or a guarded treasure up here. Or is it all downstairs? I can't tell. An unsent letter and a key to a chest. Dear Elkie, thank the gods fools believe in them. We've made good use of the fact twice now. Firstly, when we stole that load of silver from the temple, no one was watching it. Because who would be brave enough to risk the gods' wrath by desecrating such a holy place? And then we hid it all in ruins. Said to have been cursed by the elven gods. No one goes near there. No one even looks at them too closely. So we didn't even really have to hide it. As treasure's safer there than in the Vivaldi Bank. We'll spend the night in the woods, then I'll ride to Novigrad, find a buyer for the whole stash. Then we're going to be rich, Elkie, rich. And maybe then I'll throw something in the plate. A token of my gratitude to superstition and stupidity. You're Edgar. Oh, yes. Don't play with the gods. Don't play with the gods. We're going to search these elven ruins. Yeah, and... oh, good God. A Noon Wraith. Perfect. These are a bit harder to kill. Unless you get them trapped. Ah, she disappeared. Okay, I think they spawn like copies of themselves. Oh, but it looks like the copies are downstairs. Ah. Damn it. I've got to just avoid and dodge while my stuff regenerates. There we go. Now we got it. Now we gotcha. Ah, get him in. Back in the circle, Geralt. Come on. Just when it passes through you, Geralt goes like grey. It's quite dark, isn't it? Look at that. Oh, it's horrible. Okay, the Earden has worn off. Another one opened. Dude, what are you aiming at? You're aiming at thin air. I know most of the time they are thin air. It's done. Danoon Wraith the Dead. Emerald dust, infused dust, essence of wraith. I love that. It's like we've given a good wraith a squeezing. Oh, my sword is damaged again. It's absolutely destroyed me. Now. Oh, it's right here. I see. Don't play with the gods. Quest updated. The Lesser Veles Runestone. A formula for Quibrith. And a magic item. The Tracker's Boots. Okay. There is still something underneath. We've done the guarded treasure, but there's something else around here. And it's all downstairs. So there must be a cave entrance around here somewhere. Is it back in the place we just came from? I think it is. Wait, there's more over here.
Magic.
Oh, there you go.
Power.
A place of power. Hold to draw. Oh, and we got a gargoyle. Or an ogre, or one of the stony things. But, no. Did you draw? You didn't draw. Draw, man. There we go. Now that's given us a little perk, a buff to our Earden, which we don't actually need right now, I don't think. However, we do need to repair our flipping sword again. Because we need it. We need it for this fight. There we go. So I've used up the best one. Alright. Come on. A new hidden treasure down here. Golem, that's the word. So as I said before, if you can get them up against the wall, sort of stun lock them, but it didn't work this time. No, and oh god, no, they don't like that. This guy's not easy. Not as easy to beat as the last one. God damn it. Just about dodging. Ah, okay. Whoa, 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 easy now, boy, easy boy. Alright, I've just added a bit more food, so we need the regeneration. Okay, let me get myself a little Quen. A little shield of protection. And it does run out. But, a couple of dodgy hits and a couple of dodges away. There you go, he got me, he got me. He got me, but thankfully he didn't do any damage. There we go. It's all over. Everybody calm down. I was fine. I didn't at all panic there. Monster Tooth, Essence, Golem's Heart. Lovely. Now, what else? What else? You still got a red sign on you, but no, there's nothing else there. So, we got a guarded treasure. Where's the treasure? Where's the treasure? Silver ore. Lesser Zoria runestone. A master-crafted silver sword diagram. That's pretty damn decent. So we need a master craftsman first. A bit of moon dust, lesser glyph of Quen, sword, straps, florins, and optimator. Sounds like the best mum, doesn't it? Optimator. Is that Latin for the best mother? That's it. We've done everything. Bounty Hunter's Gambeson. Oh, right. There's something else to craft. Enhanced insectoid oil. That'll come in handy a bit later. We haven't met any insectoids yet. I'll grab everything else because we can sell it. Any more loot around here? Of course there is. So, we did find what was underground. It's all good. Oh, you're odd. There's that and more in here. Very nice. Trekker's boots. Anyway. On to the witches. Now we just got to find somewhere a nearby signpost. I guess there'll be something over here. Let's sort of roughly head in this direction. I don't know why Roach doesn't spawn a little bit closer to us. And what are you doing down here? Absolute. Oh, I should take you to the knacker's yard, Roach. I'm joking, guys. I love Roach, really. And I've actually fitted some blinders on him, so he should get a little less panicked in a scrap, really. I don't know if I showed you that, but it's just something I gained somehow. I think I must have discovered it. And there we go. We got a new marker. Ah, but we got some ghouls, and those ghouls,
And where there's ghouls,
are
there's
way
usually corpses.
too high a level for me. So I'm gonna skedaddle. It's called bravery. Okay, it's bravely running away to live and fight another day. Let's go here instead. Bloody archers, they're the worst, they really are. And I see it getting a little poison damage on these guys. That's what this sword does. It's like a 2% chance of something daft.
Don't let up! I'll rip off your melon!
You rip off my what? That's it. It's all over. It's over as quickly as it began. I only came here for the marker, but we have at least emptied this place out of... Oh my god. His mouth is still moving. Oh my god, that's horrific. He's got no legs, but he's aware of it. Look at that, his face is still twitching. Shame you can't teabag in this game. Because, you know, he's still conscious. That would be hilarious. Oh, I'm over encumbered. I'll have to fast travel somewhere with an armourer. Right, well, after all that pissing around and managing to get over here, even though my legs didn't work because I was over encumbered, Roaches did, and I've sold all those swords and I've repaired a load of stuff and I've sold some stuff and I've actually got 1,000 coins on me now, which is great because we'll need at least that amount a bit later on, but I'll probably use them by then. Anyway, I think to round off this episode, we get... Who's growling? We'll do a side quest, okay? Because I don't think we've got enough time for me to record tonight getting into the main quest. The next episode will be The Witches at Crookback Bog. But this one is Wild at Heart.
Looking for a hunter named Neelan.
Found him. What do you want?
Okay, is your wife missing? I mean, we know she is, but we'll ask him anyway.
Hear about your notice. I'm a witcher. When do you last see your wife?
5 days passed, 'fore dawn. On my way out to hunt, she were asleep. I come back, found no sign of her.
Okay, notice anything strange? Go on.
Notice anything strange? Maybe her behavior?
No, she were her happy, smiling self. Nothing different than late. She's not run off, if that's what you're asking.
Well, that's what I was asking. I mean, well, not necessarily directly, but, you know, any strange behavior of any kind? Obviously not. Well, here we go again, though. It's the stupidest question ever. If somebody's lost someone, we ask yet again, like we asked the Baron, did you go looking for her?
Maybe she went to the neighboring village, forgot to tell you.
No, my sister were never gone this long before.
Tried looking for her?
Asked round the village, none saw her go. She must have left when they were still sleeping. Told her time and again not to wander off on her own. She never listened.
I must have some menfolk to scour the woods. Nothing.
These characters look really good, really well animated. Who's that guy in the back there? He's pissed. Look at that. He's almost doing the one-legged walk. Okay, well, I'll go look for her.
I'll look in the woods. You might have missed something. Ask around, too. She have any friends?
Hannah keeps to herself mostly.
Kept.
Watches the blacksmith's young'uns at times. And in the village, Glenna, the butcher's wife, she likes her best.
Thanks. I'll try to find her, but no promises.
Kept in past tense. She already knows she's dead, don't you, Margaret? Don't you, Margaret?
Let us mourn in peace.
Let us mourn in peace, my lover. Well, I don't think you're so innocent. Anyway, where's this drunk guy gone again? No idea. But this lady likes to balance on a barrel. This old woman, I mean, at her age, she could fall and break a hip. Okay, let's ask around. Okay. What about you, Glenna?
Greetings, you Glenna.
Aye, but gristle and marrow's all I'm willing to sell, and you'll have to wait till I'm done carving it.
You have me mistaken for somebody who cares. I wanted to ask about Hannah.
Wanted to talk to you about Hannah. Hear you were friendly.
She'd come by at times. We'd talk.
She seems strange lately. Any idea where she might have gone?
Strange. No, a cheerful soul always. If I'm to judge, it's the wolves got her. Been howling the nights through lately. Even the Baron's men are feared to come by. Hannah must have gone to the wood to gather mushrooms, maybe. Strayed too deep and the howlers got her.
Well, it's all these assumptions. They mean diddly squat. Okay, she's a butcher in Valen. Seems a what do you mean it seems a luxury?
You the butcher's wife?
Butcher? Please. Might have called him a butcher when we lived in the shade of Novigrad's walls. Now he deals in carrion, fallen animals. Their bones still fit for soup. So, buying something?
So what is he, as a butcher of roadkill?
Thanks. Farewell.
Okay, thank you very much. Let's go and speak to the next one. Heidi ho, neighbor.
Wow. My dad used to make swords like yours. Can I touch it?
Nope.
It's sharp. Better not. Need to talk to your father.
I forged swords once. Now it's scythes and hoes. For good arms, you'll need to go to Novigrad.
Scythes and hoes. It's like, was that film with Will Ferrell in it? Is it Brothers or something? Scythes and hoes. Okay, need to ask you, if you know the reference, you'll get it. Need to ask you about Hannah as well.
Wanted to ask you about Hannah. Heard she looked after your children.
Aunt Hannah? Do you know where she is?
No, that's why I'm here. She maybe tell you where she was going, or anything else?
She said turnips are healthy and we ought to eat them. I saw her go to the forest with another lady. It was dawn almost. I'd gone out so I wouldn't wet the pallet.
The forest? She's done for.
Why?
A huge pack roams the area. None from the village dares go in the forest. Neelan's only one not afeared, but then he's a hunter.
So she went out to the forest with another lady. Okay, who was this other lady?
Did you get a good look at the other woman? Know who it was?
No. She walked in front of Aunt Hannah. I couldn't see.
All right, well, I guess we're done here then.
Thanks. Farewell.
This mystery is intriguing. Now, I'm just going to sharpen my stuff. I'll have some of that and some of that. Thank you, because I think we're going to need it. If I hear of tales of wolves in the forest. Or the woods, even. Woods, forest, whatever. Oh, I do love the sound of a middle-aged man clearing his throat. You get to a certain age as a man when you just... It's like a habit. You just, for some reason, start clearing your throat all the time. You've probably heard me unsuccessfully edit it out of my videos. I do it a lot as well. Okay. Hannah, you can't be far. I'm gonna keep sprinting though. Yes, there we go. The yellow circle appears now. Somewhere yonder. Oh, we have wolves. We'll have to deal with those. Oh, let's just do it now. Oh, I've got a bit of lag there. We've set one wolf on fire already. That's a hot dog. Ooh, you got me. You got me. You got me. What a good boy. What a good boy. Protecting his clan. Oh, that's it.
Witcher?
Oh, there she is again.
What are you doing here? Shouldn't be in the forest alone.
I came to tell you. You needn't look for Hannah. She'd have returned long past were she alive. I'll pay you twice Neelan's pledge. Just tell the man his Hannah's dead.
Don't want to know what happened to her?
I've no illusions, Witcher. In Velen, you're gone as long as she's been. You don't come back. Hannah's dead for certain. Neelan ought to accept his loss. Move on with his life.
Something makes me think that she doesn't want me going looking for her. Now, why not? Do you not care for your sister?
Strange. People usually prefer to know the fate of their loved ones, whatever the cost.
What good will it do? I'll not get my sister back. And Neelan's all I got left. I can't lose him too. And, well, he'll not rest till he avenges his Hannah, even if it eats up his life. The man deserves better.
The man deserves better. So, I've got a feeling there was a little affair going along here. She went into the woods with another woman. This other woman was her, and she killed her in cold blood, and we're about to find out. I'm going to find her.
Sorry, not in the habit of leaving jobs undone.
Folks speak true about you Witchers. You're heartless beasts.
That makes no sense. No logical sense whatsoever. So, we're off to find the body of Hannah, which I'm sure we will find. And evidence that somebody, sister-like, did it to her after I've grabbed all of these wolves' livers and stuff. Okay. Now, I've got my Witcher senses activated. It will be around here somewhere. There'll be a little red symbol. Just keep your eyes out. Eyes peeled. Any moment now. Any moment now. Gotta be by this. This rock is too significant. But there's nothing but dead wolves around here. Oh, wait a minute. There we go.
Smell of a rotting corpse. Blood splattered all around. Literally.
I think Geralt found himself talking over himself.
Must be Hannah. Torn to pieces, literally.
Yeah, torn to pieces. Okay. Search for signs of Hannah in the woods. Well, we found her, Geralt. We found her. Oh, hang on. There's more.
No man did this.
Hang on a minute. If you're going to conclude this was wolves and a pack that we've already killed.
Cuts made with long claws.
Beautiful.
Flesh torn clear off.
Make a nice tripe soup, that.
This is getting interesting.
Is it? Is that all we have so far? There is more. Oh, wait a second.
Claw marks. Deep.
Maybe there is more to this.
Werewolf. No doubt about it.
Oh, it's a werewolf.
Gotta be careful.
Awesome. Okay, find the werewolf's lair using your senses.
Blood and paw marks. Wonder where they lead.
Oh, yeah, there's a couple of directions. I think we have to head this way. They were right here. Oh, hold up. What do we got?
Tuft of fur. Whatever lost it hasn't bathed in a while.
So it's a stinky wolf. Okay. I should probably have a little sup of water. Now remember, I've got my weapons are polished and my armor is nice and shiny, so whatever this is, we should deal with it pretty quick. I'm just running around like a flippin' fool because the trail went cold. Oh, wait a second. It's back to the bloody rock again. Okay, I got you.
Shit. Climbed the tree. I can't get up there. Maybe find something else on the ground.
Well, we've got a smelly thing.
Shit. Climbed the tree. I can't get up there. Maybe find something else on the ground.
Yeah, well, we got paw prints. Hoof prints, paw prints. We got the smell of something. Let's track it. Okay, we didn't see this before. This has got to be right. Okay, good. We're onto it. I see something in the distance. Keep following the trail of smells. So this thing was running and climbing from tree to tree. That echo in the distance there, it's got to be that. But we've got to follow this just to make sure that the yellow circle keeps moving with us.
Man's clothes. Shredded, but no sign of blood. Who rips their own clothes off? Leaves them in the woods.
Well, a man who's turning into a werewolf, Geralt. I mean, I don't want to point out the obvious. We have a hut.
Looks like a hunter's quarters.
Oh, the guy back in the village said only the hunter was brave enough to go out there. I now think we might know why. Plenty of animal skins lying around. Perhaps this guy is the werewolf we're seeking. Oh, a master crossbow as well. That's a good find. Right, before I read that note. Oh, locked. A key is required. All right.
Notes. Wonder whose.
Mysterious notes. I am who I am. I can't change that. Shirts woven of parsley and potions made of virgin's tears might work in old wives' tales, but not for me. It is time to come to terms with it. With Hannah's love and iron discipline, I have found a way to manage, but I must remember to hide in the woods before the full moon rises. To go somewhere far from others, far from Hannah. Wow, so this is the missing woman. The attack comes and then passes. I wake up with wounds on my hands and the taste of blood in my mouth. Perhaps it is for the best that I don't remember. Killing prey with bow and arrow is one thing. To tear it apart with fang and claw. At least here, deep in the woods, I won't hurt any people. Merciful Melitele, watch over any who stray too close. Yeah, there you guys. Confessions of a Werewolf. That'd make a great movie title. And I'll take all of your hides that you've been storing up in here. Okay, now what? Find the werewolf's lair using your senses. Well, we've kind of found his house. Clearly doesn't count as a lair. That is locked. We need a key. We must remember that this is here. Right, Wolfie. Is that you? It's a bloody great big bear. There you go. Have one of those. I'll punch you to death. Ow. Do I use a silver sword against bears? I think that's only magical creatures. It's just it does equally as much damage as my normal sword. I'm gonna punch him to death. I'm gonna have a fist fight with a bear. He's done anyway. I got a couple of swings in there. I like that. Thank you. Right, there's more to this.
Blood's just barely dried. He was dragged here. Wonder where from.
Well, we've got the red dot trail sort of leads this way, but oh, underground. Here it is. I see. Knock knock. Got any loot around here? Okay. Now this is an interesting one. Wild at heart. I don't hear. Oh, I can hear something over there. That could be up on the surface though. Oh, wait for nightfall. Ooh, I just saw that at the top right. Okay, I'm being stupid. Let me go hide around a corner. Let's hide in here. Shh, everybody, shh. Wait till nightfall. It's 3 PM, so what's nightfall? We'll go for midnight. That's definitely nightfall. Okay. Is this right? Something is nearby now. Hold on a second. I'll eat my potato like a good boy. Something in here with us. I can hear it. Oh god, there it is.
That stench.
Yes. Burn, baby. Okay, he hurts. He hurts. Wonder if I can hit him with an axe or something. Oh, whoa! He's got friends. He's got company. That's not cool. Okay, get out of here. Oh, the werewolf's done. Okay, just took a little burning.
No! Stop! Don't harm him!
Wait a second. That's her again. What happened to your sister? What's going on exactly? Are you crazy moved? No, what's going on?
Think we need to talk.
It's Neelan!
Lycanthropy can afflict anyone, but it is a curse, so sorry, but I have to.
You don't understand! I love him! He was near to being mine till you came along! Go away! Leave us be!
It's Neelan, she says. No, it's lying on the ground. You're raving.
What is this nonsense?
I love him. Always have. Even after I'd learned his secret.
You knew? Did you know I shut myself in here to wait out me change?
I knew, and I didn't mind. But you chose Hannah. I wanted her to see you. I wanted her to fear you. She'd not have stayed. And we could be together.
You brought her here. That night. It was the reason I had the taste of blood in me mouth come morn.
I did it for us. She was to see you turn, not more. I didn't want her death. You've got to believe me.
I don't. And I'll kill you willingly. First time for that, in fact.
She deserves it. Do what you will, or can't let you. Oh, I don't know. Oh, don't do it.
You won't kill anyone ever again.
He's got to go. I mean, to be honest, he'll just keep hunting other people who aren't as
Get out of here
foolish
before
as
I
this
change my
idiot.
mind. Run.
Right, get out of the way. Oh god, he's regenerating. It's all over. There we go.
Sorry it had to end this
You will
way.
never hurt anyone again. Yes, it did have to end that way. I mean, she's a flippin' idiot, but this creature would just instinctively kill lots of other things over and over again. So, werewolf saliva. Ugh. Ugh. I don't know what the hell we're going to do with that. Thankfully, somebody else will have a good idea. And Neelan's key. There we go. Alright. Is there anything else down here? I don't think there's any loot in here. We already had a good look, didn't we? I think. There's a little space at the back here. Oh, this could have been a good hiding place. Anyway, let's get out of here. Now we've got the guy's key, we'll be able to unlock that chest, see what he's got in there. I quite enjoyed that quest, though. A lot of fun. Okay, Geralt, you can put the sword away. Okay, Neelan. What were you hiding in your chest? Oh, there's Margaret. Margaret, even. We'll have a little word with her in a second. Ah. Sheardal's armor, hunting trousers, and 4 silver ore. He kept the silver in a crate. That's quite poetic. So that he didn't get damaged by it himself. I like that. What was the Sheardal's armor? God, we got so much stuff. Sheardal's armor. Look at that. Level 24 I gotta be. It might take a while. We're level 7. Increase of armor 120 from where we're at now. Well, it's no surprise. But we have got loads of different armor parts. I need to find an armor and get something that I can wear. Although, actually, we're level 7 now. I think we're only 1 off being able to get the first level of armor that we left in our stash. Interesting. I think that might feature in the next episode, if I remember. Alright, Margaret. Margaret, do you want to talk? Do you want to talk? I cannot attack the target. I was just trying to wake her up, game. Alright, leave me be. So Margaret, poor old Margaret, she'll have to live with what she did for the rest of her life. Thank you very much for joining me, guys. And we'll be back with the Crookback Bog Witches in the next... It's almost a tongue twister. In the next episode. Thanks for watching. I'll see you very soon. Don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed this. All the best and good night.